All right.
World of Final Fantasy.
I can take this down now because I don't need this up for Persona anymore. All right, awesome. Thank you. So, yes, I know exactly what to expect from World of Final Fantasy. I have not gotten the expansion for this yet. Actually, I probably could right now. There's like an expansion or something, isn't there? Uh, um, I'll worry about that later, I guess. I don't really play this game all that much. But yeah, I know exactly what to expect from this game. It's probably gonna take a little bit of getting back to, just because I haven't played this game in forever.
Oh yeah.
And
Right
honestly,
here is
I'm
our time to
pretty sure I
shine.
stopped playing because I think the difficulty curve in this game is kind of all over the place. So sometimes I'll get really frustrated with the game and I'll just kind of put it down and come back to it.
This the one is called a
Oh, I know
symbol.
what it is. What? Oh, okay. This is a spot where I'm just expected to not stack a full stack, am I? Oh, it's, see, here's the thing, and this is why I consider it a difficulty spike, is it's not so much the game gets harder, but it arbitrarily puts a wall in front of you and expects you to just understand off the hop how to overcome that without presenting any instructions to you previously in the game. And in some cases, it's easy to understand. In some cases, it's easy for me to pick up on. It's still annoying, and I don't like it. I feel like that kind of thing is just bad design,
As you might have
but
guessed, you'll need a mirage
that's
that
just me.
uses a zap it with electricity.
Now, how do I... Okay, I know there's a way of doing it. I just have completely blanked. Shit. Abilities. So nobody has access to Zap? Am I just supposed to believe that? There's no way. I'm starting to understand why I left it here. Oh boy. Maybe one of them has access to it. I just haven't expanded their boards. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Do 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 do. Dump, dump, dump. I just... What? I'm at a loss. Yes, I agree. Functionally, the game is, I think, plays kind of like a mobile game in terms of how it's presented in a simplified manner, but it's appearing like it's trying to do complicated things. And I feel like that's something that's way more present in, say, a mobile game than a AAA console game. And I can't remember if this was actually ever done on mobile, but I'm actually disoriented right now. Do we have like a map? There we go. Okay. But I can't access either of those paths, can I? Oh, yes, I can. Alright. If I recall this section, the major plot point just happened, and for whatever reason, I lost access to all of my my stackable minions, or whatever the heck you want to call them. And therefore, all of my progress that I just earned went right down the drain. Yeah, it is really niche. I really don't think this was ever meant to be taken as, like, this is the thing that introduces you to Final Fantasy as a whole. Truthfully, I think this was something that was really just meant to be, like, just kind of an... I don't... off-color is not the word that I'm thinking of. Just kind of off the beaten path. Oh, really? So that was their whole intent with this game, was to introduce people to Final Fantasy, like, as a whole. Like, plop, here you go. Here's the entire franchise, you guys. I mean, I don't blame them for wanting to rinse their hands of Mystic Quest, but this was not the way to do it. I really just thought that they were taking, like, what do you call it? Like, taking a, like, a page out of stuff like Brave Exvius and, Record Keeper and other mobile games and stuff like that, where it was more of a nostalgia hit and more of a, like that kind of deal, where it was meant to just be a lighthearted niche. Everybody who, like, the purists and stuff like that, like, gets you on nostalgia and referential stuff. I didn't really think it was meant to introduce people, because all the references aren't direct. It's not like, say, for example, the main characters, like, love the Final Fantasy franchise, and every time they see something from the game, they were like, oh man, that's from Final Fantasy V, I love this scene. Like, they don't do that. So I would not understand why they would, that's how they would choose to go this route. Like, it makes no ever-loving sense. Well, yeah, exactly. I never got that impression from this game at all. Why can I... Okay. That makes sense. High Potion looked grayed out to me or something for some reason. I mean, regardless of the intention, that's how it comes across to me. So, honestly, Final Fantasy isn't always, or at least it didn't start off as something that was constantly experimental in my mind. I think and you probably remember this from times where I have actually discussed this, but I've Final Fantasy up until, I want to say 13, followed like almost a very strict 3-game cycle. The first game was always a new one to the system, laid the groundwork for all kinds of new stuff. Be it graphics, be it mechanics, a mix of everything. It's just supposed to basically be, here's Final Fantasy on a new console with some new stuff. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? Get in the fucking Pokeball. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, and then the second game is to take those established things that the first game got right and to refine them. Come on, man. You get 2 hits? Are you serious? And then the third game is almost like a send-off, like a farewell letter to try and say, hey, look, this is what Final Fantasy is capable of going into the next cycle. Right up until 12 happened, and then everybody's like, well, wait a second, Final Fantasy 11 didn't squarely fit into that, until you realize, yes, it did. And then 13.2 and 10.2 went and just kind of broke everything. And now it's just, there is literally no method to the madness at all. It just seems like Square's just kind of doing what it wants. And typically I'd be okay with that, but when Square just doing what it wants basically means that we don't get a game for 5 years that is long anticipated, at least, and that they're going to hold everything tight to the chest, and in the meantime we're going to get all these little cash-ins, all these little tiny things that really don't like sate that new game feel like this. If I were waiting for, actually everybody was waiting for Final Fantasy 15 when this came out, if I'm not mistaken, and if this came out, no surprise, when I was waiting for Final Fantasy 15, and I knew about this game, so I did have a little bit of warning, but if I had no warning and this was just it, I'd be wondering, so you decided to just pile all your resources into this thing that nobody asked for, that nobody wanted, when everybody's clearly stated, and I mean everybody's clearly stated, this is the one that everybody wants? Actually, there is a recent case of this. I just thought of it. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. While I am glad for Retrograde that it got made, given I don't like the fact that it's PS5 only to date, what I don't appreciate very much is the fact that they basically implied that they're going to give all the resources to development of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, and it's very clear that they didn't. I mean, yes, technically it's still Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff, but, like, it just seems disingenuous, you know? It feels like I'm being strung along. I don't enjoy it. Not one bit. Okay.
Surprise!
Opportunity knocks.
So yes and no. Basically how Final Fantasy VII, 7 Remake Integrate is the PS5 optimized version of Final Fantasy VII Remake that also includes the DLC with all the Yuffie stuff in it. So that's that. They have completely come right out of the gate saying the Yuffie stuff is DLC, and they have not they have not agreed or denied, confirmed or denied. That's the expression. They've not confirmed or denied the fact that Intergrade is not going to be available for PS4 explicitly. That is probably, in all intents and purposes, to try and drive sales for Integrate on PS5. Because most of the people that have Final Fantasy VII Remake are like me. They have it on PS4. And Square wants a reason to sell the PS5 version that they've been working so hard on. Why they couldn't just settle for... Whoops, did not... Oh, crap. Shit. Well, I could have just screwed myself there. Okay, anyways. Hit the wrong button by mistake. Shit. Wasted a turn. Alright, what I was saying is, basically, they're trying to make sure they can sell God, 2 seconds. I gotta move the camera up to a spot where it's not blocking my menus. But yeah, I don't know what their game plan was, but it certainly doesn't seem like they thought things through very much. And if they had just stuck to the plan that they'd set out for the game, or the mini franchise, let's call it, we wouldn't have had this issue. I feel that this issue wouldn't have even been a thing. It would have just been, would have went as it should, in my opinion. We would have just gotten 7 Remake, and then 7 Remake Part 2. And if there was going to be, like DLC, then DLC would have been presented for all versions. And PS5 version that would have come out would not be like a completely redone from the ground up, as it seems like they presented Retrograde to be. Wow, that hit hard. I like that. I just don't think there should have been like a specific PS5 version that got as much as it did, only because if you own a version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, it could just have been updated. Like, it didn't require a brand new version. We don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure, and I will hold out hope that Square will wait until everybody who doesn't know how to wait 5 seconds buys Retrograde, and then they release the PS4 version, and then everybody has an absolute shit fit. I know there's gotta be a way to do this. I've completely forgotten how to play this game. No, that's not it. That's not it. That brings up the map. Oh boy. Alright, so yeah.
Dude,
It's not good, but I really think they're just holding their cards close to the chest because it's good marketing. And truth be told, it really is. It sucks, but it is good marketing at the end of the day. And that's what a lot of this just really boils down to.
perfect.
I will say this though. Wait, did I just get poisoned? Oh, for crying out loud, this is overly annoying. I will say this. If we forego the whole PS4, PS5 thing, the Yuffie stuff does look good. I'm not gonna lie, partner attacks seem really good. A lot of the story related stuff seems really good. Truth told, at the end of the day, it looks like a great companion piece to remake part 1. It explains some stuff. Well, I mean, I think it will explain some stuff that sorely needs telling. In regards to Wu Tai and other related things. How's that thing? There we go. Well, you're dead. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna too. I feel like I'm just going absolutely nowhere with this. Ooh. Oh, that wasn't what I should have picked, but it got me through.
All right.
Oh, wait!
That was close. I feel like there's something I should be doing through that gate. Maybe that's how I pick up my stackable guys. We're gonna find out, but first, let's, okay, I guess you come back to life after battle's done. Access prism case, I believe, is what we're looking for here. Yes, okay, there we are. Let's... Can we... There we go. Still there? Alright, awesome. So we've got a couple of large guys. We've got this shark-looking dude there. I think that's like one of those hand claw things from Final Fantasy XIV that some reason made its way into this game. Is that a flan? Yep, Lala flan. I wonder if I named it that. Probably not. But there's the shark dude. Then what's the other thing? Whatever. Yeah, that is the naming for that, because I definitely named that. Thought I was being clever. Alright, let's, since this is... Oh yeah, the dragon. Okay, yes. We're gonna bring you along. We're gonna... Yeah. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of those fucking... Oh my god. I know it's Magitech, but what the hell is the name of that particular armor? Oh my god, that's gonna bother me. Oh, well, it's not worth worrying about right now. Let's just grab one. Let's grab a medium. Love this dude. Almost forgot how much I liked him. Do we need mediums though? Yes, we do. For the other stacks. Stacks on stacks on stacks. It was such a good idea on paper. What are... Oh, you're a mimic. Okay. Let's go with a bomb because, I mean, why the hell not? And then 2 smalls, I guess. I like... Yeah, that's named after my cat. Aw. I completely forgot about that one. And a cactuar, why not? For good measure. Alright, now let's go into the menu. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I must have been really frustrated. Yeah, the one, that guy right there. And then this stack is gonna have the dragon and the kitty. Because why the hell not? Okay, so I have to have 2 separate. Alright. This is where management gets a little bit tricky, I think. So I'm pretty sure I need 6? No, I need 2 more. So smalls? I don't want to go with her because she is fucking annoying. Actually, hold on. Do I have extra mediums? These guys are mediums. Small, so I have to get 2 smalls. Alright. Let's go with the Mog. And Sylphie, why not? Wrong button. Wrong thing. You know what? Truth told, I think I did at one point, but I can't remember what it was like. I don't remember liking it, if that answers your question. I'll be completely honest with you. Like, that looks so silly. Like, here's a guy who looks like he's supposed to be an extra in Kingdom Hearts, and there's just these things floating on his head. Just bottom line ridiculous. Alright, you know, I'd even think about the whole zap thing. Oh, let's see if any of the things I have is capable of zap. Oh, no. Did I go through all of this and not a 1 can do zap? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Ah, this feels bad. Let's see. See, that right there turns me off. Like, citrus fruit, as a general rule with me, is very hit or miss. Well, this is embarrassing, but this is going to bother me otherwise. Really, like, horrendous how, like, just a bunch of stuff that you haven't heard of before, or is it just like it's got nothing to it? So I think that might have been my problem. I don't have a Mirage at all with the zap ability. Oh boy. Alright. Let's well, that's good to know that that's a little bit more straightforward, I guess. It has access to fire. why a robot would have oh, yeah, there it is. Never mind. So let's go ahead and get that in my party. Let's get him developed, and let's get this freaking nightmare dealt with. Let's close that. 330 calories per serving, 20% daily fat. Holy shit, man. Well, I mean, I hope it tastes amazing for the stuff that it's putting in you. Where is its zap? Oh, for fuck's sakes, it's right there. It is right fucking there. Yeah, I don't blame you. But then again, here's the guy who's been drinking this all stream. Given it's probably not the worst, but there's no doubt in my mind the sugar content is through the roof. So I should just go over here and it'll just do its business.
Huh? Why didn't it do anything?
That device had numbers written on it. Surely they must mean something. Numbers, huh? Maybe they have to do with the order we're supposed to zap things in? Only one way to find that out.
I did do them in order. I'm sorry. What a dumb fucking thing. Oh my god. Well, there's one door. And I guess the other one will be powered up later on, I guess. I got full stacks as a result of all this, so
Let's begin.
I'm not too unhappy with that. And now, all of my guys I would have thought, but I guess not. Looks like somebody's got to pay more attention to certain things. Aw. They all resist fire? Are you kidding me? But the other Magitech armor does not resist fire. Because why not? Why not? Alright. Oh, hey! We got somebody new in the chat. Well, wherever you are, because Twitch doesn't like showing me and I'm not streaming through my PC. Thank you for tuning in. Here's another thing that honestly this game just confuses me with. Its whole imprison thing. I mean, I understand that it's trying to be like Pokemon or something, I guess, in the terms of it just basically says weaken it, then capture it. Which isn't just a Pokemon thing. I'm pretty sure there was wasn't there like a whole craze of the very similarly playing games in the early to late 90s? And I'm not talking about like Monster Rancher and Monster... Oh god, what was the other games that were similar, but not that
wasn't
similar?
so bad.
Like Digimon or stuff like that. Oh man. I picked a really bad night for this, I think. Or did I? And there the user went.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
Those are new. I completely forgot to heal her. Oh well. What? I feel like I might be under leveled for this dungeon. Alright. Alright.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
Oh, baby. It's probably TT's. That's fine. I can keep her here. It's just me and Curtis, so. Yeah, that's fine. I know it's gonna take some time, so I figured I'll give you a break.
About 30 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, it's not gonna be long. Ah.
So if we want to come back at like
Hi.
quarter after 11 or 11:30, whatever, and I'll give her another feed and we'll try again. She was real upset.
Oh yeah,
So
that makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So, guys, say hello to my daughter, Aurora. Yes. Cute little thing, ain't she? A lot cuter for the kind of fuss she causes at this time of night, eh, baby?
Rowan, look, you're on TV.
Look, you're up there.
You're on TV.
I mean, you're over there too, I guess. But
You want some toys for her?
maybe like just something to keep her attention for now.
Okay, let me get you a quote feeder too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah. She's been going through some stuff yesterday and today. Don't normally see Daddy in a hat while he's inside, do ya?
Why aren't you wearing a hat on the inside?
Honestly, because I wanted to see how it would interact with like having shade on my face on camera. Because camera's not exactly high quality, so trying out new things. So sue me.
See there.
Here, baby.
And the
Give it a-
caterpillar you love to hate. Hi, Penny's friends.
Well, the one. Oh, I say that, and I nix it. Somebody new came about. Well, how about that? I'll never know who it is because Twitch is wonderful, but there's a new person.
It's not me, so.
Yeah, I know. Because you actually show.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Exactly. Alright, well. You ready, baby? You look like you are half out of it, but that's okay. It feels like you're the target audience for this. Aurora is... God, I feel bad that I have to think about it. Well, I was thinking about how close she is to 11 months. It's like a couple of weeks out, right? Yes, okay, so I was right. I just had to think about it a little bit. You're 10 and a half months old, let's just say. You gonna be alright, baby? It's definitely not you, right? So much going on, eh, baby? A lot more than I have going on through the afternoon. Usually when Daddy just plays video games, he doesn't have this whole setup in front of him. She's chewing on one of her fridge toys because we suspect we've got TT problems. I mean, she's got a new tooth coming through, but we suspect that her problems lately are because of that new tooth. Let's go and get this. Actually can express how I want now that I know that the baby's up and the baby's here. The baby don't really scare that easily sometimes, so Daddy can emote the way he would like to. So this whole thing, you see this baby? This whole thing is stupid. Like, I couldn't put 2 and 2 together straight away. Like... See, this is the part where I feel like the approach of Baby's first Final Fantasy, it has been tackled. I'm not gonna say in a good way because I feel like this is almost condescended upon me. It's like I'm pretty sure she could figure it out after a bit.
These mirages.
Like that's where I think this is at.
Unimprisonable, unless you use out boxes like the one Squalva gave you.
Huh? Say that again?
You mean they're machines, not mirages? Maybe machines. Or the maybe. No, that's the impossible. Never the mind. Forget
No,
I said
what? What is it?
Okay, it's forgotten.
What is it, baby?
Well, at least we know how to imprison them. For now.
See, has it updated everything? Yes, it has. Hi, baby. I still, I've gotten all these points and all these levels, and I keep forgetting to expand the Mirage board for some of these. It doesn't really do a great job of telling me what exactly works and doesn't work for that. So I'm just kind of sitting here assuming I'll just level up and I'll get these abilities automatically, especially after having not played this game for a while. Ooh, that's not good. Do I take my chance again? No. Let's do that. Not good. Oh yeah, that was after a protect too, so... Oh yeah, she's going to town on this thing. It took her a second, but I think that's just because she's sleepy. Oh man, you are getting heavy, child. You are getting so heavy. And that's just because I don't have the couch to lean on. Ooh, but I could fix that, though. I don't really need this stuff. I just had a thought. Alright, let's go and do the thing. I don't really need these anymore. 2 seconds. I'll be right back at it. This is even harder to do with a kid in tow. Oh man. Alright, let's turn the mic. Let's turn the camera. Let's kind of do one of these. And one of these. And one of these. Hi, baby. There we go. I'll just grab the camera. Or the controller. And we're all set. Let's try and get or in frame here. So, Curtis, double check, or Jen, honestly, either or. Can you guys still hear me? I just want to know whether or not I have to speak up. Hi, baby. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Alright. Let's... yeah, sure, that gets both of us. I really don't care. Alright, awesome. Thanks, guys. Let's turn this a little bit more. I don't think she notices. This is great. She's just kind of being herself. Hi. Wondering if I should do this more often. Hell. Holy shit. Alright, so little pause for the sports ball announcement, but my Red Wings just got fucking stomped. 7-1 against the Predators. It's almost as though our top goalie gets injured and suddenly we stop learning how to score goals. It's just, they're linked somehow. But whatever, man. I never thought they were going to be, I never figured they were going to be excellent. I just figured that they would be, I don't know, good adults and not immature kids. Because even mature kids know how to learn and adapt. And this just feels bad all across the board. But whatever. Sometimes the pains of being a sports fan, I guess. Is this some kind of mimic or something like that? I think that one animation made it look like a... See, here's the problem. With the Leafs, it's a case of not getting enough goals. See, in the last 3 games, the Wings have scored 1. And we've been outscored 14 goals to 1. That does not happen frequently to the Leafs anymore. Oh shit. That's not good. Like, I really wish it was a case with the Wings where the Wings were just scoring enough goals and games were close. Then it could be like, well, okay, the situation is goaltending. This is definitely a situation. It's kind of like I can't even create a good parallel, because there's tons of situations that are like that. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, okay, but does it make any more sense because I created a parallel? Not really. It's like when you're in a school project and you have one person who does all the work, but the group is just not that great to begin with, but the hardest working student in the group just kind of screws off. And then the work that the rest of the group did, they just stopped because the hardest working student left. That's pretty much what it feels like, and it's I just like the Red Wings just stopped trying on account of not having their top goaltender anymore. I just fuck. All right, that's enough of that. I gotta kick the shit out of this dumb fucking thing that just literally will not sit down. And I'm about 300% done with this guy. Oh, and there's my cat. Okay, Owl. Now's not a good time. I can't remember how I came across this enemy. Like this, I presume that this is a mimic, and I got this from trying to open a chest.
There.
That thing tasty, baby? You just fart on me, baby. That wasn't very nice. Yeah, let's drop some plates on this asshole.
I will banish this darkness once and for all.
You know, I gotta say this, that honestly, the Warrior of Light, as far as a Final Fantasy 1 character is concerned, I don't think gets nearly enough credit. I think maybe in Japan he might, but in the North American territories, I don't think so.
All right. Oh yeah.
That guy better be a massive amazingness for capturing him after all that damn work. Alright, the mimic relative gleams and glitters in the night. Its pigtails are actually extendable drills. Considering its faux chest bits are made of solid gold, you could probably catch it in for far more for more than whatever else you thought was inside. But mimics have feelings. They aren't yours to sell. The Mimic Civil Liberties Union. That's hilarious. Oh, and hello to the new viewer there. I would love to chat, see who you are, but the chat list probably isn't showing. Oh, hey, Razor, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. As you can see, we have a new guest here today. Say hello to my daughter, Aura, or Aurora, and call her Aura for short, because I just like to. It rolls off the lips, and I like it. Yeah, well, I mean, look at her. Yeah, you damn right she's cute. Okay, so that was from opening that chest then. Is there somewhere to go over there? Perhaps. Let's find out. Oh, there's a level 35 Mark Rift. I'm not even close, and I almost forgot to do the Mirage Board stuff again. Who is needing... Let's see, Mr. Cactrip. I figured was a clever name. Other than Cactuar. Or, I'm sorry, Cactrot. I have to get this one in order to get any of the others, so let's see what we've got here. Agility, evasion. I like evasion, but I also like agility. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Sean. I know a few. Oh, yes. I know which one you are now. Yes, yes, I remember now. Let's see. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna get there. Don't you worry. Okay, there's the 1,000 Needles ability. Let's just go ahead and get that. Because I feel like you can't even make a Cactuar reference without referencing 1,000 Needles, so we're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Extra needles, there we go. And then can we go to that? Or is it not? Can't really tell. Let's see. What level is it? Okay, yeah. Bringing up its abilities in the Mirage Board does not increase its level. And I used all its SP. Alright, well, that was fun. Because, honestly, I don't think there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Cactuars, if I'm being completely honest. Random nonsense, they're good at running, and they shoot your ass with 1,000 needles. Like, that is pretty much their entire gig. And, I mean, there's the variations on Cactuar, but there's really just the Gigantuar, which is really just a really big Cactuar. And I suppose there's, like, the off-the-beaten-path versions, which are, like, just different stylized Cactuars, honest. I just don't think I personally could ever write a whole song, even a parody. But if you name a song 1,000 Needles, it would be disingenuous to talk about anything else. Like, even if you were to make a song about, like, just, like, tropey characters, like Moogles or Chocobos as well, which, honestly, I think Chocobos would be way more deserving of a whole song than any of the others. I suppose. But even then, like, I'm hearing that and I'm thinking, enemy skills? This guy too. I feel like this dragon's got a lot of potential. Yeah, baby. Don't I... well, it's too late for that now. Flare Star? Yes, please. What do we got here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I suppose. I just feel like it would... Like, I don't even want to say it would limit it. I just feel like it would just go from good to okay. Serve as a mode of transportation. That sounds fun. I can't recall. I think there's like specific areas that you can use Joyride in. I can't recall where that is. Come on, keep that with you, baby. I'm not picking that up. We've got a limited number of toys here. So, let's enjoy our little cactus, which I just realized I've been talking about Cactuar for a while, and the little thingy she's chewing on is a cactus. You can get a good look at it with a hole in it, because gripping is important to a baby. Very important. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here you go. Get it. I didn't even see what that did. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see what we got. Do a real quick check of something here. Okay, nothing important. I mean, I don't want to, and I kind of want to at the same time. Let's stick with Cure, shall we? Yes. I don't want to go all in on something I'm not really that familiar with just yet. Let's see. What else do we have here? Is it... Like, I've got the volume turned down so that way it doesn't echo. But am I hearing the Shinra... the reactor music? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm hearing, but... I don't have my headphones in and I can barely hear it from the TV. Oh, God. That is how ingrained Final Fantasy VII is into my head, where I can barely hear the melody of a song from that soundtrack, and I can identify with absolutely zero problem. Yes, baby? What can I do for you? Here, have your cactus. What do I have for Sylphie here? I did not spend nearly enough time doing this stuff. Like, at all. That's a great skill to have. Do not have a lot to put into her, unfortunately. What about Mr. Moogle here? Oh. Coup Pirate. That's amusing. Speaking of the devil, I mean, just putting this out there, the more and more and more I hear from, I'm contemplating mixing in remake versions of songs in the album I've plotted to do. I'm not sure because I do not have the time to be doing any arranging myself, and I'm not entirely certain if fan arrangements are at a place right now where I'd be okay with working with them. Some of them are really nice. Oh, yes. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm good with that. But that changes its size, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It does not seem to. Yes, so when I say that, I mean fan remakes of or not fan remakes, fan arrangements or transcriptions, depending on what I come across, of the remake versions of certain songs. I'm actually pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, even this version that's playing right now is different than the original OST version of the Shinra Reactor tune. But I'm not entirely sure if it's like just an orchestral version, like a Distant Worlds version of Not. But I'm almost yeah, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure this was a version of this song specifically made for this game. The thing is that I want to try and make something fairly unique, but also hit like some of the beats that are hitting right now. If I could find, I think the main point to this that I really want is that I want to be able to do 2 songs. One of which is Hollow, which is like literally my favorite song from the remake, which was created entirely for the remake. And what was the other one? Shit. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it was I'll have to listen through the soundtrack again, but it was another track that was specifically made for the remake, and I'm just in love with it. That said, now that I'm talking about it, I may just want to do. I might just want to do like a whole compilation deal. Like a selection of songs from the whole compilation of Final Fantasy VII. Because now that I'm here thinking about it, there is a song from Advent Children, actually a couple of songs from Advent Children that I'm absolutely bonkers for. I could literally listen to it a million times. One of them was called The Promised Land, which is just beautiful. I don't think there's any other word for it. And Black Materia, which is on the kind of the opposite side of the classical approach of The Promised Land, and it is just like Black Materia is one of those bits that it is a technically sound song. It's very brilliantly layered, and even though a lot of it is synthetic and it's a very heavy guitar, like overdriven sound, it is so brilliantly layered, and it's a lot of post-production type stuff that I love. I love it to death, and it's also just a brilliantly heavy song. So, and it fit the scene that it's from in the Advent Children movie. So it's incredible. Promised Land does not have any bonkers time signatures in it. It's a very slow vocal or choral piece, if you want to call it that. There's no real challenge to it, honestly. If that was a theatrhythm, I think that's how you say it. Theatrhythm? I don't know. I'm probably way off base with that, but the only song that I can think of where there's changing time signatures is the remix. Yeah, that's probably better. Theater Rhythm, yeah, probably better. There's a version of Still More Fighting, I think is the original's title. And in the AC version, there's a slow part of the song, and then after the slow part of the song kicks in, it kind of pitches, like it changes its tempo to Aerith's theme, and then kicks straight back into the fight music. And I mean that's the only thing offhand that I can think of that would fit that bill. The fact that AC music is in Theater Rhythm, you may have just sold me on that. I was kind of half on the fence to begin with. That's for 3DS, right? Okay. Oh boy. I know the eShop for Switch can pull from PayPal, but do you know offhand if the eShop for 3DS can do the same thing? There you go, baby. Okay. Let's see. Oh, well, then not much different than usual. Let me just check something here. Okay, so is Curtain Call like a completely separate standalone game, or is it like an expansion? Also, Simmery, yeah, I feel somewhat attacked. Okay, so it's almost like how we were talking before, how Persona 5 Royal is an expansion, but it's a standalone expansion. Also not touching that big ass son of a bitch.
I guess we're doing this.
Come on, bring it!
It's okay, so there's some change to the actual play of Curtain Call. It sounds like I want to pick it up, and if there's a way to access the eShop using PayPal, I may pick it up. I just, honestly, I feel a little bit weird about paying full price for a game that's as old as it is from the eShop. If there's a way that maybe I can pick it up, like, yeah, I know the Switch one, you can opt in for PayPal, but but I'm not sure about 3DS. It has been a long time since I've seriously played on a 3DS for any length of time. I'm just trying to think if there's maybe I'll check like eBay or something tomorrow, and I'll see if I can maybe pick it up on the cheap on eBay or something, or maybe even on like Amazon, though I don't think they'll have it on sale at Amazon at all. Dude, what was it that I picked it up for recently? Not like recent, but like within the last like couple of years. I think we checked out an older Animal Crossing. I think I got into Sticker Star for all of about maybe 5 hours total. To prepare for the new one that came out, Origami King. Really? Was it a low print run game or something? Because that just makes me sad if Theater Rhythm was a low print run. Because I find that some really good games that don't deserve low print runs really get that treatment. What was another one that I used to really be into that classically the whole franchise got bad print runs? I think I want to say Suikoden was an example where just classically, and because sales numbers for the original game were really bad, they just decided North America just doesn't, like, they just stuck with the core audience and never really gave expanding it a chance. Which I suppose it could be financially sound. I don't know if I care for it, especially considering I think the later Suikoden titles were actually more successful. I could be wrong on that one though. So this should be the first one. Yeah, it has a big old 1 on it. And then we just follow the cables. Follow.
Right, let's do this.
You enjoying your caterpillar, baby? Oh, yeah, I forgot to test this out. Oh, hell. Got you pitch that thing. Well, it's back to cactus. That baby. Oh, it's needles. It's not 1,000 needles. It is 1,000 needles. All right. Because that was a specification that was absolutely required.
Take this!
Okay. I mean, that was kind of on me for using a fire attack on a bunch of bombs. Oh, one set is stacked. Alright. That might explain a few things, I think, and I meant to attack, not defend. That is a stack. Yep. Alright. Prepare to get rocked. Let's see what we got here. Let's see how hard that hits. What does that actually do, though? Like, am I just expected to know this without having the ability? I mean, you could say that about any attack in any RPG ever, I guess. Okay, let's just knock this guy down. Alright, just a second. Alright, apologize. My friend added me in Discord and I just, I needed to respond. This guy, like, not gone down? Like, what is this beef? Sit your ass down, thank you.
Well, that ought to do it.
Also, way late, but I don't think Sticker Star is that bad. Yeah, the Crux of Fate looks pretty good, but I'll be honest, I don't think I have enough money to get, like, all of these cards that look so damn good. Well, if you could, like, do me a huge favor, and messenger me the link to whatever it is that you're seeing, where it's fairly cheap, I would really appreciate it. I'll take a look at it tonight, and, hopefully, I can get in on that, because that would be great. How much did that end up running you, Simmery? If I'm pronouncing that correctly. And that's for a set box? That's not terrible for a standard set. That's after taxes, right?
Here we go!
Yeah.
Yeah, but the set boxes are the ones you want anyways, right? I mean, draft boosters are not great if I remember correctly.
Come on!
Okay.
I've got this.
Now, are the those special cards, are those going to be in both set and draft boosters, or how's that going to work? Yeah, but is it in both type of boosters, or is it going to be just in set boosters? Okay. Okay, so it is going to be both. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's a lot easier to read here, actually, than on Magic's website, to be honest. And it's cool that the collector boosters will have 3. That'll be interesting to see which ones get more print than others. Like, I'm pretty sure they have their own rarities and stuff like that, right? And are they going to be different from what they were originally printed as, or... So I'm pretty sure they've all adhered to their original...
This'll do.
like the original rarities. Yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention either, because honestly, yeah, okay. See, that doesn't surprise me too much, honestly. But honestly, Teferi's Protection being a mythic doesn't really offend me, because Teferi's Protection is a really, really good card. And Barthane, thank you for the link. I have not. I just saw it come to my phone. I'm gonna check it out when I go to bed, which hopefully will be soon. But yeah, I will get to that in a short bit. Actually, I'm due to be going to bed soon. That being said, so let me finish this up. I'm going to try and save the game. I think I can save anywhere with this, or no, I have to go back to that door thing.
Predictable.
Let's see. Mystical Archive, regardless of what the rarity or archive is, takes up a common slot. That's good news. We'll find the global version of blah 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 blah. So what is meant by a global version exactly? Does that mean like it could be any print at all, like in any language? Oh, okay. Okay. They really just need to come out and say that. I feel like using the word global is just purposely confusing for some people. Oh yeah, I believe there's like a interim save that I can use. No. Alright, so how do we go back? Let's just see if I can do this from memory. It would be handy, again, if they just said that. Like, I feel like that's a term that doesn't get used often enough for them to just kind of sling it around, and if they do, I must have just missed it. I think that's up here. Oh man, so let me explain to you something, Simmery. When I hear time shifted, I don't think of the old borders. When I think time shifted, I think of future shifted cards from Future Sight, which was in the same block as Time Spiral, if I'm not mistaken. And I have a huge sigh that they were not included and they didn't do those borders for this set. I was actually really kind of disappointed when it was clear that they were not going to do those frames, especially considering Wizards came right out and said, we're going to do future shifted frames sometime in the near future. We're going to do it because Future Shifted is called Future Shifted because we plan on doing these frames in the future. And then they just kind of never did them. And I kind of thought, well, okay, this is their opportunity to make good on that. Did it just end the stream? What's going on here? Oh no, okay, so my computer just completely borked. Alright, so we're just gonna check the chat on something else. Fuck. This kind of screwed everything up. Alright, let's pull it up on... I apologize for this, guys. Appears my computer pulled the absolute right time to be doing this. Alright, sorry if I missed a chat. I figured this was going to be a really good opportunity for Wizards to make good on their promise and have future shifted cards with the borders that was from Future Sight, and they just simply didn't. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the entire world that actually wants that, so I guess it sucks for me, but I don't know. I felt like this was a really good opportunity for them to do the thing, and they just didn't. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is probably specific to me, and I'm the only one that wants it, so I understand that and respect that, and that's fine, I guess. But it's not really... I appreciate the old borders, don't get me wrong. It actually really, I think I like the old foiling better as well. Again, that's just me. I'm not even sure what's up with my viewer count and my fucking... I got into it actually recently, speaking of fucking Twitch problems. I got into it with the Twitch support, I guess, account on Twitter about this nonsense the other day, and I just... They are aware of the delay with viewer count and with the chat list. They just don't want to address it because I guess it's not, part of some kind of agenda to get more views or more hits or some stupid crap. I don't know, man. It seems like such an easy thing to get on top of when you have like a live service like this, and yet such simple things are passed on. Whatever. But yeah, I on that note, I gotta get going. It is 15 minutes past the time I usually stop these streams. I gotta try and get this one to bed. Hopefully she'll be ready for a feed soon-ish. We'll see in a second. Yeah, she's past due. Alright, yeah, so, Barthene, I will get on top of that link, and if it turns out that, we can share in this, I would be more than happy to do so. Because rhythm games on top of Final Fantasy, that's like right up my alley, so I'll give that a look. Also, thank you, Simri, for showing up. I appreciate it. Love a little bit of magic talk in the chat, I guess. And also, thank you, Starberry, for showing up. I mean, she always does, so I really appreciate the support, everybody. And I guess I will see you all later. Say bye, baby. Bye. Bye-bye, baby. Bye.